Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. How you doing? How you doing? I go by the name Mason, and thank you so much for coming to the channel. Thank you for stopping by. Your presence it really means a lot to me, and is very, very much appreciated. Ladies and gentlemen, today I want to come here and share with you one of the secret teachings of all ages. I want to come here and teach you one of the secret teachings that was known throughout all of antiquity. And when I'm saying antiquity, I'm talking about your ancestors. All of your ancestors, they used to know this knowledge. It was common knowledge throughout the whole four corners of the land. So, ladies and gentlemen, I am talking about your own spiritual divinity. I am talking about your own majestic self, your own divinity. You see, we were told so much lies. We have been made to grow up in a society that has indoctrinated us with lies, and we started believing those lies as we grew up. And ladies and gentlemen, I want to tell you today that you are more powerful and majestic than you've ever given credit to yourself. You have the capability to bring whatever reality that you want or require or need to see right in front of you. Nobody else is in charge of your life or of your destiny. You were created in the image of the creator or the grand architect of all existence. You were created in the image of the one that created everything. And the one that created everything out of nothing or out of the mind. Or more specifically, out of imagination. The one who created everything out of just imagining, visualizing something. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to tell you this is the same capability or the same powers that you do possess right at this very moment of time. You see, we have sold our powers and our soul to other people. We've got so much control of our lives. We think that if we need something, we need to look up externally to other sources, third party that can come and help us or bring something to us. But I'm here to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, everything that you want and everything that you desire, you can have it and you can bring it into existence. You have a power, a single individual personal power that was granted and given to you when you were created. And this power is called the power of imagination. You see, God, whatever you want to call God, you can call God in different names, in different monikers, in different titles. But really, God is the essence of beingness. And when you're saying beingness, we are talking about the concept of imagination. God is imagining. God is the mind. God is just the thoughtful process or imagination process. And ladies and gentlemen, you are that. You are that imagination. That's what you are. I'm here to tell you every single thing that you require or you want to see manifested right in front of you. You've got the power to do that. You can create your own reality. God, or whatever you want to call God, you can call, like I said, you can give God different monikers, different titles, but God created you in the image of God. So imagination created you in the image of imagination, because imagination or spirit, that is the name of God. I'm here to tell you that whatever that you've always wanted to do, or whatever that you've always wanted to appear right in front of you, you've got the capability of co-creating this reality and bring it into existence in this physical matter. In order for you to understand what I am trying to say, you need to know who you are. You see, these flesh and bones that I have, that's not me. I am a divine spirit, consciousness, beingness. That's who I am. I was given a name. I was told I live in a country called Zimbabwe. That's where I grew up. I was told these are my traits and personalities. People have said that to me. But these are people's descriptions. This is people's inputs on me. But who am I? If you remove all of these external inputs of other people, who am I? Ladies and gentlemen, if you ask yourself this question, you're going to come up with an answer. The answer is that you are who you are. Or in other words, I am who I am. And if you go to antiquity and if you go to the scriptures, you are always told that God is God. God is I am. And you are the I am. So ladies and gentlemen, you are the imagination. And it's all about the stretch of imagination. God said, let there be light. God said, let there be this and that. God said, let there be animals. Let there be human beings. Let there be the suns. Let there be this. Out of imagination, because if you are imagining something, you can create any kind of reality. And the same thing happens to your own life, ladies and gentlemen. You can create your own reality. You want to have a car, you want to have a house, you want to have a dream job. Why don't you imagine this job and broadcast it into reality, into the physical reality? You see, we exist in the three different forms. We exist into the mental, the psychic, and the material realm or the physical realm. Our higher level is the mental, then the psychic level. This mental realm is the lower realm. This is a shadow of the psychic and the mental realm. We exist in other different realm or dimension of existence, and we can create this universe that you see is created from our psychic and our mental dimension. So if whatever that you want, ladies and gentlemen, you can create yourself. And I'm going to tell you the one biggest secret of actually doing that in a practical way. Because there's no point of me telling you theoretical things that you can't put into practice. Now, if you want to have anything that you want, if there's any particular result or any particular thing that you want to see right in front of you, here is what you do. What you need to do is think from the result. Think from the end result, going backwards. What do you mean, Mason? What are you talking about? You want to have a car. Think how it feels like when you are driving that car. Can you see yourself sitting on the driver's seat, steering the steering wheel? Can you see yourself actually feeling everything, all the interiors of that car? Can you actually touch that car in your imagination? You want to have a house. That's what you want to have. Can you feel yourself in the house? Can you see how many bedrooms you have? Have you chosen which one is going to be your main bedroom, which one is going to be your entertainment room, which is going to be your kitchen, which one is going to be your living room or dining room? See yourself, visualize yourself sitting in the dining room. See yourself fixing food, cooking food in the kitchen. See yourself, visualize yourself lying on bed in your bedroom. See yourself, visualize yourself in your entertainment room with all kind of entertainment right in front of you. When you can see from that angle of a result, that's where you need to operate from, because it's all about the stretch of imagination. And when you perceive yourself or everything from the end result, leave it to nature or your subconscious mind. We have a creative inherent force that is within us that can bring everything that you've just imagined into this physical reality. It's got nothing to do with you. It is part of you, but you do not have to do anything. Hand over everything that you've just imagined, hand it over to your creative inherent powers, which is called the subconscious mind. You can, your job is always to just think from the result, and that result is going to be brought into existence. Like I told you, we operate from a psychic and a mental realm. This is our higher self, my higher me, your higher you, and your higher everybody. This is where you need to be operating from, and this is where we are. We are not flesh and bones. These flesh and bones is just an avatar. But it's an avatar of what? It's an avatar of my psychic self and my mental self. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have been bamboozled, we've been duped, we have been indoctrinated into a lie, into falsehood. There is something majestic and divine about you, and there is nothing that is beyond you. It's how big, how deep, how far you imagine. You see, but when you imagine something in your imagination or in your visualization, you need to believe that it's going to happen, believe that it's true. Your belief matters. Listen to the words. Your belief matters. What is matter? Matter is the material realm, and it is your belief that is going to bring reality into your material realm. So your belief matters. Listen to the words. Ladies and gentlemen, do not shortchange your life. Do not be blaming everybody else. Do not blame the external world for your shortcomings, because it's all up to you. The buck stops with you. Nothing can stop you from having anything that you require, want, or desire. It's all up to you, as long as it's coming from the angle or trajectory of love and peace and harmony. As long as you're not causing or inflicting harm or illness or kind of like misfortune or somebody else. If it's coming from an angle or trajectory of love, it's all be given to you. Nothing is ever impossible to those that believe. Believe in what? Believe in yourself. Believe in the imagination, and believe in the reality of the things that you've imagined, and believe in the things that you have believed in your psyche, in your mind, to come into existence, into reality, into this physical form. You can do it, but we have shortchanged ourselves for a very long time. This is the secret teachings of all ages. Your ancestors knew this. Your ancestors live every single day through by this thinking process. I want you to understand, ladies and gentlemen, this is not a blasphemy. This is not a heresy. This is the truth. Excuse me. This is the truth that was hidden from you for a very long time ago. But I will challenge you, put this into practice. If there's any single thing that you want, any single thing, it does not matter how small, big, or whatever it is that you want to achieve today, think from the end result. Think from the other end. When it has come into fruition, how would you feel? What do you see? Operate from the end result. Don't operate from the beginning. Operate from the end result. Because when you're operating from the end result, you're operating from a higher level. Your psychic, your mind, a state of consciousness. The physical reality is the third, it's the last form of existence. Everything that you see here in this physical reality already existed before in the mental and the psychic realm of your existence. Do you understand what I'm saying to you, ladies and gentlemen? Every single thing that you see outside in this physical realm has already been produced in the psychic and the mental state, and you are there already. But if you create it, believe it, and live it, see it in the psychic realm, in the mental realm, eventually it's just inevitable that it's going to come into fruition in the physical reality. Ladies and gentlemen, to summarize this video, we have been duped, bamboozled, indoctrinated into lies. But I'm here to tell you and to remind you how powerful you are. Any single thing, nothing is impossible to those that believe. You were created in the image of God. The kingdom of God is within you. You are spirit. Spirit is God and God is you. I want you to understand this, ladies and gentlemen, and please take it with you today and share this gospel of truth to all of your friends, your colleagues, and everybody else, your family members. Because we need to contribute more into the collective conscious in trying to make this world and this generation a better generation. And we need to go to the promised land. What's the promised land? We need to go to the absolute. We need to go back to where we came from. We need to go back to spirit. Spirit is God. We need to go back to God's world. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to remind you that you are powerful. Do not let any other man or any other woman tell you otherwise. There is no external powers outside of you. It's all about you. Are you going to hold on and utilize what you have, or are you going to give your powers to somebody else and let that person control you, enslave you, and make you do whatever they want with you? Are you going to let yourself be imprisoned, self-imprisonment willingly, or are you going to be a free person who's going to be co-creating your reality and expand consciousness or expand godliness? That's the message I want to say to you, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully this is going to make a big difference to somebody else, and hopefully it's going to make a big difference to you today. And you know what? Have a very, very good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, and look after yourself. And always, always remember, you are powerful. And please subscribe to my channel, share these videos, and even if you don't share these videos, at least teach these teachings I'm teaching you to other people so that everybody will know. There's no point keeping knowledge. There's no point keeping truth to yourself. Truth won't be truth if you don't share with other people. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. It's a boy Mason. All right, cheers. Bye-bye.